Just days shy of his 17th birthday, Justin Johnson, a teenager from Jamaica, tragically passed away under puzzling circumstances following an encounter with 3 of his schoolmates last Friday evening in Lower Paxton Township, Pennsylvania. Allegedly, the trio, all identified as white, pursued Justin while reportedly hurling racial slurs at him. Despite managing to seek refuge inside his home, the 16-year-old, who suffered from sickle cell disease, subsequently contacted his father, expressing difficulty in breathing. Justin later succumbed at the Hersey Medical Center. An autopsy is forthcoming, aiming to unravel the circumstances surrounding his untimely demise. Speaking with ABC 27 News on Monday, Justin's father, Orville Johnson, fondly described his son as extraordinary, emphasizing Justin's profound significance in his life. Tragically, Justin's 17th birthday was slated for Tuesday. According to his father, Justin, a sophomore at Central Dauphin High School, had relocated to the district from Jamaica 2 years prior. On the fateful night of April 26, 3 young men purportedly from the school's football team arrived at their Bianca Drive residence in the Stray Winds development. Surveillance footage seemingly depicts the teenagers pursuing Justin outside the residence while using racially insensitive language. Despite being at work at the time, Johnson remained in constant communication with his son via phone during the ordeal. Justin reached out to his father after retreating indoors, citing breathing difficulties. Justin's sickle cell disease mandated that he avoid overexertion. Upon returning home, Orville Johnson discovered his son unconscious on the floor. Promptly contacting 911, he followed emergency instructions before receiving a call from the hospital urging his immediate presence due to Justin's failing heartbeat. Regrettably, he hasn't seen his son since. While the motive behind the incident remains ambiguous, Johnson emphasized Justin's enthusiasm for school and his endeavor to join the football team. In a subsequent interview, Johnson recalled recognizing the boys who pursued his son from an earlier visit on April 22. Justin had informed his father at the time that they were members of the school's football team. The Lower Paxton Township Police Department disclosed that no charges have been filed yet, but the investigation remains active, soliciting tips or footage from the public. On Monday morning, the Central Dauphin School District issued a statement expressing sorrow over Justin Johnson's passing. Acknowledging reports of racial insensitivity directed at Justin, the district denounced such behavior as contrary to its core values. They affirmed cooperation with local law enforcement and made counseling available for students and staff. Additionally, Principal Eric Schrader notified parents via email regarding Justin's demise. Meanwhile, the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission extended condolences to Justin's family and friends, expressing deep concern over the alleged racist incident. The commission pledged to monitor the situation closely, asserting that hate has no place in Pennsylvania and reaffirming its commitment to ensuring equal rights in education, employment, housing, commercial property, and public accommodation, free from discrimination. A tragic incident unfolded on Monday, April 29, 2024, as Christopher Hawthorne of Charlestown in St. Mary succumbed to injuries sustained after being struck by a motor vehicle on the Ocho Rios bypass road near Buckfield. The accident, involving a Land Rover Discovery traveling towards St. Mary, occurred around 12:10 a.m. Despite being rushed to the hospital, Hawthorne was pronounced dead. This unfortunate event marks the 12th road fatality in St. Anne since the beginning of the year, prompting an investigation by the St. Anne police. Jamaica and Manchester City's forward, Khadija "Bunny" Shaw, is currently recuperating from a broken leg sustained during City's dominant 5-0 victory over West Ham in the Women's Super League WSL on April 21. Despite scoring a brace in that match, propelling her to the top scorer position in the WSL with 21 goals, Shaw noticeably exited Joey Stadium at halftime wearing a protective boot. After undergoing surgery, Shaw revealed the extent of her injury in an Instagram post on Tuesday morning, expressing disappointment at discovering she had broken her foot during the West Ham game, but also gratitude that the surgery was successful. She emphasized resilience, stating, "The greatest stories are those who defy all odds." Shaw thanked everyone for their supportive messages and pledged to diligently work on her recovery, eagerly anticipating her return to the pitch, affirming, "God is able." Throughout the season, Shaw has displayed remarkable form, marked by numerous hat-trick performances that have propelled City within reach of a second league title, the first since 2016. Reports following her April 21 performance highlighted 3 records she set. Her first goal made her the second woman to score 20 league goals in 2 separate WSL seasons, following Australian Sam Kerr. Shaw's second goal in the match marked her 50th in the WSL, achieved in just 57 games, making her the 11th woman in history to reach this milestone and the second non-European after Kerr.